Here we see a flower and the two essential whorls, the androecium and the gynoecium. At the base of the gynoecium, you have the ovary, and inside the ovary, there is an ovule. You can see the ovule, the nucleus inside undergoes meiotic division, where the number of chromosomes reduces to half, and eventually four cells, daughter cells, are formed. Now here, out of the four daughter cells, three daughter cells, they die and only one survives. The one that survives increases in size and forms a kind of a bag-like structure, and the nucleus divides into 8 parts mitotically now. Not meiotically, but mitotically. You'll find 8 nuclei formed. Out of those 8 nuclei, three nuclei move to one end, 3 to the other, and 2 nuclei remain at the center. They develop around them cytoplasm and cell walls and become like cells. The 3 cells at an opening, there's an opening at the ovule only at one end. The 3 cells at that end are called as the egg apparatus. The center cell is called as the egg cell, and the 2 side ones are called as synergids. Whereas the 3 cells at the opposite end or opposite pole are called as antipodal cells. The function of these is not yet known very clearly to scientists. And the 2 nuclei in the center are called as polar nuclei. The egg cell here has half the number of chromosomes. In fact, each of these nuclei have half number of chromosomes. Now let's look closely at the male reproductive organ, which is the stamen, and inside the antherlobe are several thousands of pollen grain. Each pollen grain has a pollen tube cell, and a generative nuclei, or a generative cell which will give the male gametes. During pollination, the pollen grains leave the anther and comes on the sticky stigma. It starts developing a pollen tube because of the pollen cell or the tube cell, and the generative cell divides and becomes 2 male gametes. The pollen tube will then enter the ovule. This is the formation of the 2 male gametes. One of them unites, this cell will degenerate, one of the synergids. The male gamete is now entering the egg cell. This is called fertilization, and this will result in a zygote which will further divide and become an embryo. Whereas the second male gamete divides with the 2 polar nuclei, and they all 3 fuse, and therefore now the number of chromosomes are n plus n plus n, or 3n number of chromosomes, and this will eventually become the endosperm, which is the nutritive tissue for the plant. So the baby embryo gets its food and nutrition from this. After this happens, the ovary swells and becomes a fruit, and the ovules become the seeds. So here we see that one male gamete has fused with the egg cell, So that's one fertilization, and here the polar nuclei fuse with the second male gamete to form again. This is also referred to as fertilization, and therefore we say in flowers you have double fertilization. Thank you.